Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first grade ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And them same niggas that be around there will see all your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn, me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Fade to the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve, ain't got no business on my block, now bitch, you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my pockets, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Those flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who he is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now, I'm on a mission. I'm giving you 2 for 20, got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga, you bullshitting. What the fuck, you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting her little dicks and she gon' be alright. Forever tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. It's a little fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, Dr. Jacob, Mr. Hyde come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burning G.
What's going on? What's going on? Big salute to everybody down in the chat. All the pet lovers out there, you're tuned in to your favorite channel, PBK9's Dog Talk and News, the PBC Pelican Bay's Corner. We gonna give it to them brothers the way they want it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give it to them brothers and sisters the way they want it out there. Big salute, big shout out to everybody that's listening, everybody that's working, going throughout their day, doing what they gotta do. And like I said, taking care of these dogs. Ain't studying them haters, man. Ain't studying them haters. They gonna have aneurysms or something in a minute. Keep worrying about me, man. Cause all I'm gonna keep doing is treating my dogs right, producing good dogs, and living my life, enjoying my dogs, and making them hate. So, but all that hate, man, they sure to bust a vessel in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Supreme Excellence out there, man, with Faye holding it down. Hey, Supreme, you must have made him mad when I told him I'm gonna put Faye on the front cover. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that'll piss him off even more, man. I put Faye on the front cover. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to City Boy Kennels out there, man. King Scrooge, Tony, what's going on, big dog? Hey, this is what I don't understand. Y'all still listening to a motherfucker that we done told y'all don't got no credentials, no nothing? That shit was, he flatlined. That's y'all want to keep listening to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep listening to it, that's y'all. You know, at the end of the day, you understand what can he tell you about keeping your dog watered, fed, keeping the area clean? What can he tell you about breeding? What can he tell you about Team Mike? What can he tell you about Michael Myers? What can he tell you about anything? Only thing he can get up here and tell us right now, how he get on his channel a few days ago and say he don't got no probation officer. Where the hell they do that at? When that judge, we clearly heard that judge say you had probation, boy. So now you don't got no probation officer. And then you told us you went back to court. You went back to court and all that type of stuff. At the end of the day, dog, big salute to natural cuts down in the bottom. At the end of the day, I don't got no rep for you, no talk for you, no shit. You won't be on my channel. Period. We don't deal with Douglas Browns, boy. You's a Douglas Brown. Y'all might as well team the fuck up. Birds of a feather flock together. At the end of the day, you will never be on my channel, James L. McGivens Jr. I'll talk cash code shit to your ass, but you won't be on my channel because at the end of the day, you ain't bulldog, dog. You talking about everything besides bulldogging. You know what I'm saying? Them boys gave you a chance to talk about it. You didn't want to talk about it. You still don't want to talk about it. These brothers want to give you a chance just to get a few views here and there, here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because they know you're going to talk a bunch of bullshit when you get up there. But at the end of the day, real dog, people don't want to hear that bullshit, dog. So let this be said, like I said, no matter if I drop the link, that link ain't for Buck City. I can care less what he got to talk about. He don't mean he nothing. He don't mean shit to me, and nothing he say means anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Period. I didn't even listen to the shit he was talking about. I may go back just so I could create some type of video or something and drop something on in the porch for him. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even listen to what he was talking about. What he say is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? What he says is irrelevant. You making up beefs to beef with people because at the end of the day, you miserable, dog. You can't enjoy your dogs, and everybody you mad with enjoying their dogs, man. You know? So, I mean, I really don't see no point. I really don't see no point. You're not a dog channel. Like you say, you a content review channel. That's what you is. You ain't no dog channel because everybody know you ain't no dog man, period. You can't take care of them. And bulldogging don't make you a dog man. What you did with them pellet guns mean you not a dog man. What you did with them cigarette butts mean you not a dog man. Being that we heard that judge gave you 2 years probation and you turn around and tell us you don't got no probation officer, you not a dog man. Being that you lied about them damn dog fighting classes you gotta damn take online, you's not a dog man, but you want to know everything about everybody else stuff, man. Being that you get up there and disrespect some 65-year-old brothers that bulldog before your ass can even leave out the damn yard. Man, listen, we don't take shit you say serious, dog. Take your flunky ass and sit down in Tacoma, Washington somewhere where them tree huggers can find you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I told you, that man still flying that DJI drone over your damn house. You worrying about us, you better worry about that man with that damn drone over there next door to your ass. You ain't gonna do shit. Like I told you before, you's a pussy. They showed you your pussy from Tacoma all the way to South Carolina. And you trying to act like you're gangster, man. Listen here, man. Do it how you gotta do it, dog. Like I said before, the great dogs ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop showing our dogs. We ain't gonna stop posting them pedigrees. We ain't gonna stop posting them puppies. We ain't gonna stop taking pictures with them dogs. And we ain't gonna stop pissing y'all fuck ass niggas off out here, man. Don't get mad with Supreme because that man out here having fun with his damn dog. And you wanna bring your little miserable ass around that man talking some bullshit. Man, listen, Supreme, man. Nobody. Don't worry about this motherfucker. He washed up before he. Listen, you ever heard of a person being washed up before they even did anything in the dog game? That's him. He went to jail for nothing. Them folk charge him with all that dog fighting shit, and that motherfucker ain't got a little liquor dog fighting experience. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Latoya out there. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to you. I seen you when I first jumped in. I seen you when I first jumped in. My fault. I meant to get to you then. Big salute. Appreciate you dropping and rocking with us tonight. We don't fuck with them folk that don't take care of them dogs. I don't care what kind of breed you got. You know what I'm saying? Period. You can have a Rottweiler, Dobermans, band dogs, German Shepherds, Malawi's, Shih Tzus, Schnauzers. I don't give a damn. As long as you taking care of your dog, it is what it is. But I will not sit around and listen to somebody who caught 3 damn lost over 100 and some dogs in 19 months, and then you get mad with me because I talk about it. Keep your bitch ass from around me, like I said before. Your kind ain't supposed to be around me. But yet you steady trying to talk about this, talk about that, talk about this. And the folk I'm fucking with, man, they don't care about none of that shit you talking about, Buck City. James Elmer Givers Jr. What we need you to do is tell one of them boys on their channel, because you can come up on their channels, tell them about how you don't got a probation officer when you was on probation. You know, tell them about how you working all this shit right here. Instead of worrying about everybody else, dog. You can't ride that yellow school bus, dog. You can't do it. And that's what you mad about, your bitch ass. You're soft as hell. You always talking about fighting who you gonna beat up. You ain't beating up shit. Not a damn thing. Get your ass pistol whipped fucking with some of these boys out here, man. That's all it's gonna end up with, you know. Latoya, big salute to you. You can be wherever you want to be at. We don't do it like that over here. You know, this is a democracy. We run our thing democracy. You want to be in the communists, go over there with the communists at. Where you got to walk away, talk a certain kind of way, do all you got to do over here to take care of your dogs. Other than that, we don't require shit. We don't even require one particular breed. I don't care if you got a dog pound dog. You taking care of them, it is what it is. You're 10 steps ahead of that flunky from Tacoma, Washington. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what pedigree he get, what bloodline he get, or what dog he get. He's a flunky to the day he damn die. When it come to these damn dogs, he be hey, you got busted with the dogs and shit in 2004. So if you got fucked up with the dogs in 2004, okay, we give you the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to talk about them. You went down with 100 and some dogs at Michael Myers and all them damn dogs, and you can't give us one damn story. In 2004, you went down the same damn time you went down for stealing that damn car. Like I told you before, boy, when you was stealing cars, I was flipping packs, boy. So we on two different levels. Legion Fury. Big salute to you, fam. And I appreciate you dropping that donation to the Cash App the other day on that video. I never watched my phone when you hit me on that donation, dog. You know, but I seen it when I got offline. So I'm glad you came in tonight. It made me think about it. So big salute to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, I just had to go up there and big salute to Big Hill fam. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to cut your live off or none of that. And you know, it probably had nothing to do with none of that type of stuff. But I just couldn't sit around and let these brothers listen to a flunky. If I gotta let you listen to a flunky, fuck it, I'll go online. You know what I'm saying? We talk dogs the rest of the damn night. You know, it is what it is, man. This dude got so much to say and couldn't say nothing between them. He can't talk about no dogs. I keep telling brothers, minimize the conversation. Why is we talking about everything besides the dogs? We got one channel, a brother talking about somebody a sexual offender. You got another channel, this brother talking about somebody a snitch. You got another channel, this one talking about these dog channels. I told you, Buck City boy, you used to when it was computer voice YouTube channels out here. When it wasn't nothing but you, 7-8, and a few more of them brothers, Nanny Dog and a few more of them, and computer voices. It ain't none of that shit now, dog. These brothers out here really bulldog, and you don't fit in, dog. You know what I'm saying? So like Twin said, you's a certified Douglas Brown. It just is what it is, and you don't really gotta take that as no insult. You just gotta take it as you ain't got no dog credentials to stand on, and we ain't trying to argue with you. We ain't trying to give you no second, third, and fourth chances. You done had your chance. You was a bitch ass nigga, man. You just bitch. You was born a bitch from a fiend, and you told us that. I'm just repeating what you said. Your daddy's a damn dope fiend. So you was born a bitch from a fiend, boy. You know, it just is what it is, dog. He can't take care of no damn dogs. Like I said before, you better be watching that man about to fly that DJI drone around your damn house. And you trying to explain something to something. Man, Supreme don't give a damn what you talking about. Like you could shun him from something or stop anything he got going on with the dogs, man. You can't affect nothing nobody got going on with the dogs outside of getting them in trouble. Buck City Kennels. It's the only thing you could do when it comes to these dogs, man. Period. Now, I will say this real quick, and I'll jump back on his ass in a few minutes. You know, I don't do this news. When I do the news, everything I do in the news is legitimate news. I don't make fake news. Let it be known for any brother out there. If you hear me doing news, it ain't no fake shit I'm making up. It ain't nothing I'm trying to press up and type it in. None of that type of stuff. I got it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Period. And brothers better understand this. Nobody bigger than the program. I keep telling y'all that. Nobody bigger than the program. Y'all want to make certain people bigger than the program. We all equal out this bitch, man. Fuck wrong with y'all brothers, man. I keep telling you. You get humble when you realize nobody bigger than the program. You know? I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Leave it at that. Now I want to speak on this real quick. When it comes to prepotency in these dogs. I heard a brother speak on it the other day, and I heard something that wasn't right, or the way the question was asked. And when it comes to prepotency, if we talking about Mayday, or we talking about Yellow, or we talking about Jeep, or whoever, Eli, the prepotency of the dog, it only matters to the dog that you're dealing with. The prepotency has nothing to do with the dog granddaddy, the dog daddy, the dog, none of that. The prepotency is only the dog that you dealing with. So if Brother Supreme tell me that Faye is a prepotent dog, if Faye was a male dog and Faye is a prepotent dog, you know, the prepotency that's in Faye has nothing to do with her granddaddy, her great granddaddy. Prepotency is rarely inherited. It's rarely inherited, but it's the ability for that one dog to produce just like him. So if I'm talking about Sambo, then him being prepotent, then it has nothing to do with Fatty, his daddy. It has nothing to do with his granddaddy or his great granddaddy. It's all about him. The prepotency is his ability to make dogs just like you already have already in your sight. Whether it's ability, looking like, whatever. And like I said before, it's very important that you remember prepotency is rarely, or I'm gonna say it's not necessarily, don't have to be inherited. Because one dog is prepotent, he may have a whole bunch of great puppies, but none of the puppies are prepotent. Then they produce great dogs. Just because they produce great dogs don't mean they are prepotent. Prepotent will produce just like themselves, or maybe even better. Now, I'll get back to some of that in a minute when we talking about that prepotent stuff. What's going on, Bando for life? You know, Yellow One, big salute to you, my brother, Mr. 216. Appreciate you dropping in the building tonight, man. Just talking some dog talk, man. I'm about to drop that link down for anybody that want to come up. You know, um, just tired of listening to the flunkies out here, man, ruffling brothers' feathers up. And brothers that really don't, we really don't have to listen to that shit. Let them go twirl around with them 4 or 5 people we be having on this panel talking that bullshit. You know, Bluff City, Barber College. Big salute to you. Appreciate you dropping in tonight as well. Just hit me up. Let me know what's going on, man. Whenever. I keep you posted on what I got. You know, I keep you posted on what I got. Yeah, man. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's a shame, dog. That everybody, like I said before, no, we they get on that channel, they go on that dude channel, and they do what you call trolling. We get up here and we talk facts. Period. Period, man. You got nothing in common with nobody who doing YouTube dog channels. Period. Either they showing their dogs, or these brothers got some hellified old stories, and you don't got nothing in common with none of these brothers. So you get mad. Big salute. I'm gonna tell you something else to make you mad. When I say big salute to Big Saw, Big Saw, it's a matter of time before he jump on you, thinking me and you cool just because I ain't talking shit to you, dog. Let's see how long this shit lasts, Big Saw. Big salute to Big Saw, man, out there representing with his dog out there doing that doing that thing with his dog out there. Hey, Big Saw, and I don't even give a damn if you come in my chat talking shit. Big Saw can come down there talking shit today. If he want to talk shit, let him talk shit. And I'm still gonna shoot him a shout out. I'm gonna show you how you make them boys daddy mad. Lot boy and them daddy, I'm gonna show you how you make them mad. No dog credentials at all. Got busted for stealing a damn car in 2004 and shitty up dogs in 2004, and you can't talk about it 20 years ago. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I keep telling you. You go on the mother channel, that shit, he might can get off a whole sentence, but we don't want to hear shit you got to talk about. Any of them boys in that, any of them brothers or sisters in that chat, if they want to come up, they can come up. But I won't do it, man. I won't listen to a motherfucker scream and cuss me out and you ain't got a lick of credentials. Hell to the no. That's exactly what Twin was talking about, man. Everything stops. The talking stops. It's time for you to show, put up, and prove. You can't prove shit. All you're doing is coming up, talking trash, talking trash, talking trash, and putting out a dusty ass magazine time to time. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Hell yeah, man. Everybody across the dog community showing dogs, raising dogs, showing dogs they raise. You got brothers who showing their dogs arguing for this brother, and he ain't showed y'all shit. But besides, he can do some bull jump, you know. Big salute to them brothers with that old Camelot. Blood City say he missed that old Camelot. Salute to them brothers that run all that stuff, man. You know, I'm quite sure there's been a lot of great dogs on all lines. And I heard something about that Camelot got the bully line, the bully side, and the other side. So I'm not real familiar with it. And even if you're talking about the bully side, big salute to them brothers who running that Camelot stuff, the Gotti stuff, the Razor's Edge stuff. I know more about them Razor's Edge and Gotti dogs than he know about game dogs. Let's put some money on that shit. Let's put some money on it. I give you more bully stories and Razor's Edge bloodlines and Gotti bloodlines on Big Hill panel so we can get them have a good show over there. I will put money up that I know more about them bully breed dogs than he know more about regular pit bulls. Anytime. Man, you's a fucking flunky, man. All your kids know you're a flunky. Your daddy's still mad at him because you got up there talking about he smoked dope. I wonder, do he even know you told them folk that he smoked dope? Maybe I need to let him hear that shit and so he can hear what his son say, oh, my daddy smoked dope. Hey, Latoya, one thing about it, you the odd head in the chat, so we already looking at you funny. So the little texts and stuff you made, you know what I'm saying? We already peeping you out. You know, fake page. Like I say, I drop links. You can come up and speak anytime. You know, anytime. If you got internet to be on YouTube, you got a damn StreamYard. You know, if you know what StreamYard is, you got one. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. We used to that, and we rock with each other on a basis, everyday basis. So we know when an odd person come in talking odd shit. Like I say, I don't rock with them tree huggers. I try to tell my brothers the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tree huggers try to linger around and talk that bullshit. Keep that tree hugger shit over there to Tacoma, Washington. You can't handle your flunkies. You let them get a mix out here. All these good pet people out here. So we gotta handle it the way we gotta handle it. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to K Walk in the building. Motherfucker lost 100 and some damn dogs in damn 19 damn months shooting them with pellet guns and cigarette butts. And he got a hand with no damn, not a bit of damn dog history when it come to talk about the other stuff. And you want to, man, listen here, man. Keep that shit in the courtroom. Over here, buddy, it ain't going down like that. Big salute to Mad Doctor in the building. Mad Doctor, man. It just is what it is. You know, another day, another dollar, dog. Another flunky. Same old flunky doing the same old shit. I ain't gonna lie, he might be telling the truth about his daddy smoking that crack, because that's the only thing I could think of that makes somebody keep doing like that. He's a crack baby, and them tendencies is coming back in you and making them go crazy. You know, a crack baby only one gonna tell a judge you gonna do what he wanna do. See, now they making fentanyl babies, but you was an old school crack baby. off that real bass, that 89 bass. Getting up there arguing with brothers who damn man, listen here, man. Yeah, man. Big salute to Skip Bell in the building. Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up, man. I'm just getting warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was talking about the prepotency in dogs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Ask him is Michael Myers prepotent. He don't know what the hell a prepotent dog look like. He don't know what he looking for. Is he prepotent? Ask him how many times he ever been to the damn scale. He ain't never been to the damn scale and trying to tell y'all some man. Listen, like I told y'all before, he got a notepad. He got a notepad. He got something going on. Anybody that hit me up on my messenger, hit me up on Facebook. Since I went live, I'm gonna hit you back up when I get off this live. You know, I couldn't answer the phone because I was on live. A few of y'all brothers that hit me up. Big salute to Casino Life. Prayers in the building, man. Big salute to that brother. Another brother out here doing the damn thing with these dogs, man. like my brother from on my side got an old saying he be saying, we don't crown them, we don't down them, we crown them. You know, that's my folks saying. I gotta say it. Casino, we don't down them, we crown them. Hey, your dog can be better than mine, but I love mine. You know, it just is what it is. City boy, your dog can be better than mine. I ain't gotta hate you because your dog better than mine, or mad doctor. I ain't gotta be mad with your dog because your dog may look better than mine, or maybe bred better than mine when it come to certain pedigrees. But I mean, you know, everybody different, man. Some brothers, you know, hey, I just can't see how a brother stay that mad about some bullshit. Life goes on. It's supposed to. Apparently, Buck City life don't go on because he's still talking about a dog that's about to be 3-something years old. He talking about it 9 months old. Their life stuck. Them boys' life stopped in place the moment they start hating on the dogs that's around us. They shit stopped in place, man. 9 months, 9 months, 9 months. You ain't showed us you raised a damn dog yet. All that good as Team Michael Myers is, you ain't raised a dog off of it yet. Come on now. Like I said, man, we can't ask for these dogs to be top shout of dogs when the damn owners is curs. You done showed us you was a cur. You just like a damn cur. Straight up, when the shit jumped off to hit the fan, you couldn't say shit. You was acting like a bitch when the man was there in your face talking. Then you want to run to the next block and get with another set of fellas and then get to talking shit. Oh, yeah, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I did it. Man, you ain't do shit, and everybody seen you ain't do shit. You was a pussy, boy. You know what I'm saying? And listen here, the bad thing about it, any one of them nice ladies from Tacoma, Washington that may be listening to me now, they know I'm telling the truth. You's a piece of shit. Good evening to you, Big Logic. Hope you had a great day, my brother. Like I said, man. Hey, Supreme, next time he get to arguing with you, just tell him to show something, man. You show him faith, tell him to show you something. That's all it is. He can't, that's how you stop him. He can never produce nothing when it comes to production, producing something, bringing something to the table. Only thing he brings to the table is this big ass motherfucking mouth that he'll get punched in if he was in face to face with any of these brothers. Softest brother that always talking about talking tough shit. Yeah, he a joke. He the biggest joke, and that's why he mad about, man. We gonna make that bitch ass nigga just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Make him disappear. Like I told you, boy, you better go do some reviews on something else. Because when it comes to some bully breeds or something like that, because I can't say what you know about them bullies, but we know you don't know shit about these damn pit bulls. Period. Everybody showing their damn dogs. I don't care what channel it is. Every single channel out there showing their damn dogs. I ain't talking about most of them brothers. I'm talking about all of them. Every single one of them, even the ones that's on crazy four, level crazy level four. Even them brothers showing their dogs, Bando. You got one person that ain't showing their dogs. Just take a minute to think about that shit and really think about it. Even the super crazy one showing his dogs. Everybody showing their shit. One person ain't showing their dogs and trying to criticize and jump on anybody and say, oh, you hang with this or you doing that. Man, listen here, man. That's the only thing that make him relevant. Talking that bullshit he talk. Other than that, that's why I say he'll never be up here on my damn channel. You was a damn flunky, and I damn sure ain't trying to make friends with you, no none of that shit. Period. You's always gonna be a flunky to me, boy. Out there in Tacoma with a with a dog. Man, listen, it's still a damn misdemeanor out there. And you still ain't bulldogging. I'd have flew a drone by your house too with all them stinking ass dogs out there by my damn house. I know the man heard them dogs out there hollering when you was shooting them damn dogs. Yes, sir, man. Hit that like button up. Hit that like button up. I tell you what, Buck said. Let's play another game. Let's bet right now. I'll let you come on my channel, but you gotta come up here with a dog in your camera. When I turn my camera on, I'm gonna have a dog, and you can have a dog. If you can't show no dog, then stay the fuck off my damn page. Hey, hey, you gave that dude too much credit, big hell. I keep telling y'all boys, man, y'all give a motherfucker credit talking about respect to you for coming up with, man. Listen, fuck that bitch ass motherfucker, man. And listen here, at the end of the day, I don't got nothing against him as a person. I just got something against what he did. And we all know what he did. He mad at me about some shit he making up. I'm mad at him because he don't take care of the dogs. In actuality, I ain't even mad at him. You can hear it in that dude voice every time he talk, man. That so much hate in his voice. That's why I tell you, you can't. You know, it's like we boxing, right? You can't win a boxing match when you angry. You can only win a boxing match when you keep your composure, when you going at it, when you keeping your head. You know what I'm saying? Right now, dog, your head been gone for the last year. You've been fighting out of composure for the last year. That's why it's so easy for me to rag tag your ass. Same thing gonna happen if we see each other in real life. I'm gonna rag tag your ass same damn way. Keep my composure and bust your damn eye to give you that shiner to send back to you with Tacoma. You know what I'm saying? Marcel, big salute to you, my brother. I was working on the video when you hit me up, Marcel. And for anybody who been keeping up, I got a video drop. I'll drop that video, with all that stuff. I ain't gonna even speak on it because it'll blow it. It ain't got nothing to do with this. It's some more news I got. I'll drop that after I drop this right here tonight. Yeah, man. Marcel, man, I can't wait to show them nice puppies you got, man. Hey, I tell you what, if I was with you right now, I'll show them to you right now. If I had you sent me a video, but I ain't need download it to my damn computer or nothing like that. You know, hey, yeah, man. It just makes some boys mad. Make them mad. Oh, these dog that dog this. Just keep talking about our dogs. Don't never talk about theirs, man. But it's all good with me. It's all good with me. Okay, okay. One thing about it, man, like I told 'em, it's about the dogs, man. These brothers want to talk about everything. They talking about cars. They talking about how much property, surveying land. They talking about every damn thing besides the dog. Goodness gracious, man. One brother talking about he got damn 5 damn shops. Come on, man. What the hell wrong with y'all brothers? All we talking about is some dogs. Is it that damn hard? Boy, look at here. Like I said before, man, 2004, I was knee deep in the dog game. I wasn't thinking about stealing no cars. I walk to get. Well, I go rent a car before I go steal one. Big salute to all them German Shepherd people out there, man. Some of the smartest dogs ever. I had some of when it come to training a German Shepherd. I had some of my best training time. I had other than this one pit bull named Ace. You know, Ace one of the best dogs I ever trained, and a few German Shepherds. One of them specifically was one of them long haired German Shepherds, like one of them big fluffy kind. I think they call him a King Shepherd. It wasn't my kind of working dog, but I was just training it. And that dog was smart, man. That dog picked up so fast. I said, them shepherds ain't nothing to play with when it come to training. Heck yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a lot of homeboys that was stealing them for fun of it. When that New Jersey Drive movie was out and all that type of stuff like that. We was high school days then. But man, other than that, that wasn't our motive. Nobody I hung around stole no damn cars. Shit. Hey, Latoya, one thing about it, if you ever want to talk about them shepherds and stuff like that, just let me know on the back streets, on my Facebook or my Instagram or something like that. And we'll do a little show or something talking about the shepherds, because I can fit in with anybody when it comes to these dogs. I don't care what breed you got, like I said before, and I know a little bit about them shepherds. So we can get to talk about them shepherds, whether it's a non-working, like I can't really say non-working shepherds, but any, because they got several different styles of shepherds. So if any type of shepherd you want to talk about, we got a lot of questions we can ask about AKC and stuff like that. If you know anything about the show type of stuff, we can talk about anything, man, when it comes to them shepherds. You know, um, so just let me know, man. I ain't on Twitch. I gotta get on Twitch. I gotta get on all my platforms that I need to be on. I'm not on Twitch. I'm on Instagram, the X. Is that the X? Let me see what this is right here. Hold on. Give me a quick second. Big salute to Lil Rock in the building. TikTok. Yeah, I gotta get on the rest of that stuff, man. I'm not on all the platforms. You know, and like I said, man, these brothers, we take it too personal when we talk about these dogs, but then I starting to notice that only brothers that really take it that personal is the ones that really don't got no backbone to stand on when it comes to these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, I don't gotta, talk about uh uh city boy this or that or this. We talking about the dogs, man. You know, these brothers, I done seen them go on platforms and you loan brothers this, you loan brothers that. You give brothers something in good faith, and then maybe it don't end up how you wanted it to end up, but it was never a social media thing from the start. Brothers take these, oh man, he owe me this much money. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn dogs, and take it to a dog platform to try to shun a nigga and try to talk trash on a brother or something. Man, y'all boys are a different kind of generation. Different kind of generation. And the thing is, Buck, you just I don't know what to call that dude, man. He's like bringing his trouble around other people. trying to get other people in trouble, calling other people names, saying this, saying that. Listen, Buck, let me explain something to you. It don't matter what you call me or what you say or any of that type of shit. The life I'm living, the things I'm doing, the people I'm around, and all that other type of stuff, none of that shit matters. None of that stuff matters. Period, dog. I'm living life, my brother. I'm not trying to fit in that little bubble you in, dog. And that's exactly what it is, a bubble. You're not a street dude. You're not even a street dude. That's why I said something about that on my last video. You don't, dog, you don't represent no streets, no none of that shit. You just a flunky, dog. You just a flunky that fucked up their opportunity to have dogs. Them folk told you got a ban for life. You turn around, you come on social media, you say you don't got a ban for life. Everything that we heard that judge tell you, you got in less than 2 year time, you say you don't got it no damn more. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is how anybody in America can get probation. I don't care if you got home probation when you only coming down there once a year. You still got a damn probation officer. You know, you get mad with me because I say, listen here, dog. I done been through probation, all that type of stuff like anybody else out there. When you go to court, you're not leaving that courthouse till you get all that shit settled. You know what I'm saying? Then when you leave that courthouse, you know what date you got to show up. You know what date you got to show up to that first appearance to that damn probation officer. You can be dirty up until that first appearance. Once you come to that first appearance, you know you got to clean your shit up. This shit, everybody done been through already. That been through all that type of stuff. So when you come up here lying about, oh, I don't got no probation officer. Okay, you should have said, oh, I finished my probation in. But we know damn sure that ain't true. You ain't never start that motherfucker. Like I said, it don't really matter to me at the end of the day. I'm doing me, enjoying my life. Like I said, when I do that news, I'm doing that news to the brother that asked me about the news earlier. Um, I don't do no fake articles and stuff like that. You know, um, it just is what it is. And no brother. At the end of the day, I be hating doing certain articles because I may know certain brothers, but for the most part, I have to stand on this shit. I done did articles on brothers that I know, and they ain't had no problem with it, you know. So shit, what you think I'm gonna do to any other article? You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button out there, man. Y'all hit that like button up out there. Big salute to all my Pennsylvania people in the building, man. You know, all my folk in Maryland, all my folk in Glen Burnie, Annapolis, Baltimore, all my folk in DC, VA, Hampton. My sister born in Hampton, all my Hampton people, Norfolk, um, all the way up to New York, all my New Yearly people. It just is what it is, dog. You can freestyle this shit when you really did it. Big salute to Pit Wise in the building. Appreciate you dropping in tonight. Pit Wise, my brother, another good brother that's taking care of these dogs out here, man. Texas is definitely in the building. All my bulldoggers, my pet lovers throughout Texas that's taking care of these animals. I don't give a damn if you got a python out that mother. You taking care of them pythons, you taking care of them reptiles, them lizards, them we call them iguanas and all that type of stuff. Hey, big salute to you, man. Everybody got their own little thing they be doing. But like I said, we all got something in common. We take care of them animals. I don't care if you got birds, whatever kind of birds you got, and I got dogs. We take care of them animals. We got at least one thing in common. We got to go to the store and buy some damn food for this animal we got, and we treat that animal like it's our family. I don't care if it's birds or whatever it is, cats, you know. But that one person don't got that. He don't got that in common with none of us. Hey, I got you, Little Rock. I got you, Little Rock. I was trying to do it just now, but I believe I'm not sure, but I think I gotta wait till I get off the stream and I gotta do it through my YouTube settings. So I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. That's my bad on that. Yeah, man. Like I said, the news, when it come to these dog arrests, when it come to these dog busts and stuff like that, the news is never to bash nobody. It's never to down nobody. It's never to criticize nobody. It's only to give brothers the news because at the end of the day, you got millions of people that's, or I'm gonna say thousands of people that's in limbo. They don't really understand what's what. And when you listen to a flunky, you may especially some of these younger brothers, these older brothers, you ain't too much got to worry about it. They know what's what. But a lot of these younger brothers, you may not understand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, Lil Rock, I got you, big dog. Shit, I got you. But yeah, man, them younger brothers may not understand, and then you go to listening to some of this junk, and you be like, "Hey, man, you done listen to that for a year, and then thinking all this shit for real, and this is real, and that's that, and now you done invested all your money in this and that, and man, listen, you know, like I said, I can't. I ain't here to say to force you to go do nothing. I'm just showing you how it is out here. Do what you want to do at the end of the day. And I don't wish no bad luck on nobody. Don't wish no bad luck on nobody. I just wish Buck City can go tell us about some old school dogs. He got a nerve. He got a nerve to get on going hard channel the other day, right? And then he was if y'all listen at the beginning, he was saying, yeah, we the only ones we can talk about this Mayday stuff, this and that, right? But yet he still hadn't talked about it, period, yet. You know, haven't talked about it yet. You need to go to the doctor and get his blood pressure checked. I'm gonna tell you that now, dog. I be on too much of that gas to even take you serious. So you ain't gotta worry about me coming up here mad and none of that shit. I might come up here in flip mode, but I know how to perform. I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So when I come to entertain, I come to entertain. And when I cut this shit off, it ain't nothing to me. I don't go to sleep. Oh, I get this. I gotta get him tomorrow. I gotta get man. Listen, man. Shit, me. I was at the box when you jumped that damn box and about to bite Supreme and he was trying to get in your way going to that damn car. I was out there, so you can't fool me. Yeah, I got a Gmail Toya, but I got to get to know you before I pass my Gmail out. This is my first time seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Or drop a number down in the chat right there. Ain't nobody gonna call you. I'll call you though to see what you're talking about. People be making up too much fake stuff, making up all kind of fake stuff like that. You got to be careful when you're giving out your information, Latoya. That's why the only reason I say that. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, this is my first time seeing you down in the chat. I pay attention to everything. My first time seeing the chat. You may watch us every day for the last 3 years. But and like I said, this is no discredit or not talking no trash or because I don't trust you or nothing. It's just you know, and gotta watch out for viruses, all kind of stuff. So when it comes to Gmail, just hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. We definitely jump it off. If you ain't got a stream yard, then I do an interview. We talk about some dogs, and this another thing, Latoya. We don't, if you are a real person and want to talk about them shepherds and stuff like that, we don't gotta do it live interview. We can do a pre-recorded interview with just me and you, and I play it live. You know what I'm saying? So it just however, whichever way you comfortable with, you know. Big salute to all them Kansas brothers and sisters out there, man, doing what they gotta do with them pets. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I got some brothers to take care of them dogs in Tacoma. You know, big salute and big shout out to them brothers. He ain't never one flunky out there in Tacoma, man. That's why them folk in them purple shirts was on his ass at that courtroom. And you go walk in that motherfucker, didn't even get a damn public defender to the second time. Them folk were looking at you like you stupid. And then you decide to get your public defender and go up in there. And you talking about you ain't got no damn probation officer. All right, you gonna tell us all we need to know in a minute. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm sorry if I disappoint some of y'all brothers and sisters to know at the point where he not coming up on my page. Y'all want to hear us argue? I'm not arguing with somebody who don't got no dog credentials. Fuck that. Let him go up on the other channels. No disrespect to nobody channel. Let him go any way he want to go at and talk what he want to talk. Cause at the end of the day, he irrelevant. He's a DB, Douglas Brown. Irrelevant. That's why Pro went jumping over there. You know, some folks just accept anything, man. Some folks just accept anything. Hey, let me go to this old saying that I always say it. Own bulldogs, own stories. I say what the hell I want to say. I ain't trying to dick ride because I want to get a dog for you. Half them boys on Buck City channel probably trying to get a dog from them. But believe me, they don't want that shit, but they may do. May do. Hey, I don't know, man. Only brother that the news people say he had an international investigation on him from 2004 when he first got damn busted with them shitty up dogs. You know what I'm saying? Only person that them folks say he had an international investigation on him, get busted 3 times in 19 damn months, and you're right back up here screaming you ain't had no probation officer, you ain't had no dog fighting classes you had to go to online or either in person, and you trying to act like that probation officer don't want to know where you work at, boy. We all had probation before, boy. If we've been through that shit, I keep telling you. That man want to know where you work at. Okay. Nowadays times he can accept you a YouTuber. But what you talking about? Even if he don't ask you that, he gonna want to know what your page name is. Now when you get on your page, what you talking about? Same bullshit that got you in trouble, except you trying to get somebody else in trouble this time. And getting up on everybody's page, calling everybody names, trying to distract, trying to distract. Hey, from what they say what's going on across the United States, they say them Dr. Luther King documents been dropped, right? They say they've been dropped, all of this files from back in the days, right? But they say that's just a distraction from the Epstein thing that's going on. See, that's just a distraction trying to keep you looking this way because there's something going on in the Epstein files. Same thing with Buck, man. You know, you talking about shit that don't matter. When you walk around with Tacoma judicial system around your belt loops. I'm gonna check my email if you did, Latoya. I'll check it and see what's what. I have to check it whenever I get offline. And you got the nerve to write a book, and you have yet to prove that you can even take care of dog. So that's why you know the dog game go off of looks. Half the dog game go off of looks because you buying a damn book off of looks from this motherfucker. He got to be buying it off of looks because he ain't showing proof shit. Okay, when you bought a book from Mr. Gary Hammond's Brothers in the Dog Game, or you bought a book from Mr. Richard Stratton, or Brothers in the Dog Game. You know what I'm saying? They brothers taking pictures and shit with dogs and all kind of stuff. You know, you bought a book from one of these other brothers in the dog game. You bought a book from me, brother in the dog game, was in the dog game. You know, that shit what he doing, fairy tale. Hey, Big Saul, big salute to you. I heard when you said you take my books and burn them. Hey, guess what, Big Saul? Like I say, salute to you. But guess what? If you do that, dog, that's on you. I got the money from it. You know what I'm saying? The part you can't burn up is in my pocket. So if you want to burn up that, that's on you, homie. I damn sure ain't gonna get mad off that because it ain't free. Wherever you got it from, you kicked out $1 for it. So it's all good. You can do what you want. That's what it's called, yours, dog. Whatever, if it's yours, you do what the hell you want with it. Big dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make me mad. You dealing with a different kind of brother, man. What's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine. That what they say. Uh, to bless the brother that got his own. Hey, John Johnson, big salute to you, man. We love to get you up here anytime. And you start the conversation off, and we can talk about them. Any of them dogs, man. Like I said, I don't discriminate on any breed. Some of y'all brothers had Rottweilers back in the days, and you may not have dogs since then. You want to tell the stories about them, you can tell the stories about them. And I don't, at the end of the day, you know, I keep bringing Master of all Bulldogs name up 'cause when we was arguing, man. I keep looking back. Everybody I argued with had dog shit to talk about. No matter if it was Master of all Bulldogs, Twin them. Uh, if I said something to anybody else, they had dogs to talk about. There's only one person. That's why he gonna stay on my ass forever because I exposed that. He's a damn flunky. Had Michael Myers for damn 13 months, a little over a year, and it's a team Mike, team Mike. Now I'm gonna tell you what Marcel said. It ain't no dog like a pit, and I can agree with you, Marcel. But I'm gonna tell you what honest truth is. It ain't no dog like when you only got one dog. When that's your one dog and you ain't trying to get no more, that's your only dog. I don't care what breed of dog it is. When it's that only one, that one dog that you got, that's gonna be the dog that you feel like ain't no dog like this. I don't care what breed it is. Pit bull, it could be a pit. You know what I'm saying? But when you at them days where I don't care about no breed, and I don't care. I just want me one dog, and that's just it. Might be old Shih Tzu, any dang on thing. Dog pound dog, you might go adopt you one day. They noodle them up and everything. You don't even care about none of that. And then now you like, oh man, I wish I would have started with these breed here. Old mixed dog 10 years ago. But I will say them pits is some special dogs, man. They're a special dog and they're easy for folk to fall in love with them because they don't do a lot of skin shedding and fur shedding and all that type of stuff. They got a great physique. They look good. Just the appearance alone. They can be great protection dogs. They're good with kids for the most part. So it's easy for people to have one in their house. When it comes to them bulldogs and pits and stuff. Now, only thing I say about the brothers that got the pocket pit bulls and the exotic bulldogs and little dogs with no arms and stuff. I understand why they like them because it's the going thing right now, and that's the little look right now. It's no different than the people wearing the little skinny jeans and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fad right now. But with me, when it come to me and the way I live, I do too much walking. And I do fast walking. You know what I'm saying? And the dog like that, I could really take him out walking and stuff because I gotta really slow down and just stop and just chill and just, I can't really take him out and chill with me the way I normally would take a dog out and do that type of stuff. So that dog don't really fit my lifestyle, you know. Um, maybe later on down the line, you know what I'm saying? I get a little pocket or something like that, or but like you said, brother, you know, at the back of your head, I'm like, oh, somebody breaking the house. The dog don't got to be trained. Somebody breaking the house, if the dog won't even bark at the person. When somebody see a little pocket pit, they just go kick that out the way if they don't pick him up and take him. He can be growling at a person and they gonna pick him up and take him. You know? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. And the thing about it, man, constant trauma, man. Everybody have their own favorite when it comes to the breeds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I try not to say no dogs are trash because everybody like their dogs for a particular reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not my style of dog. A bully or a pocket or something like that. I like a more dogs like we got. You know, even when it comes to the shepherds and stuff, I like a certain kind of shepherd. I like a working shepherd, one that's you know physically able to work, to do hard work. You know, not like something he got to be calm doing some real physical hard work. Now, I believe that the way they breeding them pockets and them bullies and all that type of stuff. Some of them brothers, not all of them, but some of them, the way they breeding them is not healthy. Some of the dogs that I seen, they can't have the right size lungs and hearts and all kind of stuff in them dogs, man. Them dogs' body is deformed looking. Some of them dogs, man. There's no way. But that's why I ask these brothers what the lifespan on them dogs, and they be like 5 years or something like that. That shit should be against the law, man, to even make a dog that only can live for 5 years, 6 years. If that's the case, I damn sure can't have a dog like that because, man, I mean, I want, time you get to loving a dog good, he getting ready for him to die. I don't want a dog I can run faster than the dog unless it's like a Chihuahua or something like that. Maybe a Chihuahua, I'll take that, because I can take them big steps when they taking little steps. But if I can run faster than you, man, the whole point is an animal with 4 legs can outrun me. If I can run faster than you, then genetically you don't need to be on my. You don't need to be here with me. Mm-mm. Animal wise, you don't really qualify as an animal. It's more like a toy, man. I got to get some of my bully brothers up here, them little pocket pit brothers up here, right? To tell me why they be touching them dogs 40 times around their chest and their back, trying to get them to stand up and stack right. Hey, I was trying to get some videos the other day. Them boy be touching the hell out of them dogs, boy. All in the chest. They be doing some little sign languages or something when they be touching them. The boy be rubbing them all up, trying to get them right. And their legs end up but 3, 4 inches long. They ain't even 4 inches. They about two and a half. The boy probably mad at me for talking trash, but hey, I'm just joking, though, fellas. Y'all boys making money with y'all dogs, you know. Big salute to Duro out there, man. Big salute to you, Duro. Bully camp in the building. Yes, sir, man. I tell you what, I don't mind letting all my bully brothers come up here and let me know one day y'all want to come up here, and I'm gonna go down in the chat. Y'all can just say how y'all feel about them pit bull dogs, them pit bull brothers. Nobody specifically, just the community in general. What is pissing y'all off about the pit bull community? Just let it all out. All my bully brothers talk all kind of shit you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. We don't discriminate on nobody over here. Yes, sir, man. Hey, can't knock you for that, John. John say only thing he want to stack is the paper. Yes, sir, man. Can't knock you for that, dog. But I'm not gonna say you won't get knocked for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you won't get knocked for it. And Doro, just because, and another thing, I ain't sure if you've been rocking with my channel for a long time or whatever. But even if I don't be in your lives, once I start rocking with your channel, I go back and check the play afterwards, after you get off live. Sometimes I'll be up in brothers' lives and chats and stuff, but most time I check them out afterwards. Yeah, man. You know, I had a bully one time, like I said, but it was an XL style. If you call that XL, it was more like a bigger dog. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Most of them brothers making money is why you really can't. You can't say money ain't everything. But you can't really knock what they doing because they really capitalizing off of it. But if you care about the dogs wise, when we just talking about dogs in general, you know, uh, and we can't say them dogs ain't healthy until we get people up here to say, oh, this or oh that, that's coming from their community. But just looking from the outside of the glass, looking in, same thing. We be talking shit about other people doing with us with the pit bulls, you know. So we can't really do it to them, man. Everybody need they know they fair shake to get up here and tell what it is when it come to they breed of dog. All we know is what we see in them videos and be laughing and joking and cracking up and all kind of stuff like that. But to them boys, it's big business. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might need to start hanging around some of them boys. Maybe that should have rub off on this pit bull community. Being around some of them boys that's making some money off their dogs, man. Everybody not trying to make money off their dogs. Let me make that clear. Everybody not trying to make money, but the brothers that is trying to make some money, you can't make money because you got so many people that's envious, jealous, and haters, right? And it's gonna stop you. It's gonna hold you up. Hey, you right about that, Tony. Everything ain't an American bully. You right about that, dog. Now, I was speaking about the prepotency when it come to dogs earlier. For anybody that wasn't here, I was speaking about prepotency because brothers was asking about that across other platforms over the past week or so. You know, prepotency. When it come to prepotency, if I'm wearing, if we if it only depends on the dog that we talking about. So if we're talking about yellow, prepotency of yellow, it only has to do with yellow. His offspring, is his offspring exactly like him or better than him? For the most part. And we're talking consistent, not one litter, and not one particular female. We talking every time you breed them with different things. And you can see his traits overshine the other dog. Now, if yellow is prepotent or yellow was prepotent, that don't have nothing to do with Mayday being prepotent. You know, Mayday is just to help register yellow's prepotency. When it come to Mayday's prepotency, he gotta be judged for himself, and it don't go no further than Mayday. So whatever Mayday offspring is, it'll judge whether he's a prepotent dog or not. You look at all his offspring, the brothers that was breeding them, and then you judge if he was prepotent. And like I said, it's not it's not guaranteed that the prepotency will be inherited by any of the puppies in that offspring. You know, so your puppies might be ill, your puppies might be some of the best ones, but they ain't prepotent. The daddy was, but none of them are. A brother get that confused with your dog making a few good litters. None of them never look like him, but they real good. He may be a good producer. And another thing when it comes to these males and these stud dogs and different things, pay attention to these puppies. Because even though these females they carrying these dogs, that's why brothers always used to say they want to breed a female or certain dogs with dogs that had health checks. Brothers with studs say they want to breed their studs with females that had health checks because having a healthy dog means a whole lot to healthy puppies. And healthy don't necessarily have to mean because your dog not skinny or nothing like that. It could be a small problem that could be lingering around or something, you know. And you know, uh, when you get these puppies, the immune system's gonna be low. It can be several things that can come from unhealthy male, or not necessarily not unhealthy, but a male with certain problems or a female with certain problems that's not real, that's not straight up visual. Where you just look at the dog and say, "Oh, something wrong with him." You know, appreciate it, Toya. If you talking about subbing, oh no, you say Doro. Appreciate you subbing the Duro too as well. Yeah, I always give anybody, CTK. I always give anybody, man, the opportunity to talk. I ain't talking about Toya. I'm talking about my bully brothers. Opportunity to talk when it come to their dogs, and I ain't talking about like arguing back and forth with them or nothing like that. Just get the understanding of what they go through or what they doing with their dogs and how things going with their dogs. Because we just looking from the outside in. Like I said, it's no different than somebody who don't deal with pits and they try to tell us something and then we chew them down. So they got the right to do the same thing when we don't deal with bullies, but we always talking trash about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different, really. We don't give a damn because we deal with our dogs, so we don't really care how they feel, and they probably feel the same way that we feel. We deal with these bullies, and we don't give a damn about them damn fighting dogs or whatever kind of dogs, or you know. So sometimes you just have to bridge that gap, man, and let brothers know it ain't how you think. Cause see, brothers may feel like, oh, y'all, them pit bull folk feel some kind of way. I don't want to talk on none of their platforms or nothing. But I rock with everybody, man. I'm a pit bull man though. I've been asking for the bully brothers. Hey, I tell you like this here, CTK. I've been asking for them bully brothers to come up here for a long time. But shit, I just always have to extend the branch out there for them, but they'll never come. And like I said, there ain't no debate about nothing, none of that type of stuff. I just want to know about the breed. Not really the bully, more or less the pocket pits and stuff like that. 'Cause I know a little bit about the bully dogs. Chon- chon. Hey, Latoya, what kind of German Shepherd you got? You got a slump back? Cause we could talk about them German Shepherds, cause they one of the popular dogs in America as well. Big salute to them Am staff brothers out there as well, man. I don't have any right now. I had a few of them back in the '90s though. More than a few of them. I had some good Am staffs too. So and some good ones. The UKC registered or AKC, whichever one. I want to say UKC. AKC, no, there was UKC. I had one named Shining. This what the flunky can't do. He just freestyle, man. Go off your memory, what you remember about the dogs. I had a staff named Shining. She was brown, and she was almost completely brown. She had the perfect body. She was one of them had a kind of built body staff. Not they're not no big dogs, but she looked like one of the ones that you see in the book, one of them tan color staffs that they always show in the encyclopedia or something. She kind of looked like one of them. Had a little small bit of black around the muzzle, but she had a perfect body, man, and she was on gold back in them days. You know what I'm saying? Um, had another one, her little mate sister. She was black. Then I had another one named Let me see. I had one. What was that bitch name? She was a brindle dog, and I got her from my neighbor. He had some puppies, and I got them from him, but I can't remember that bitch name. And now that I think about it, this was in the '90s, right? And his staff that he had, it was one of them brindle dogs, and it had, they was calling it a fawn and all kind of shit like that. But it was brindle, and it had like a gray color tint to it. It wasn't like a blue dog, but it was brindle with that funny color tint. What they'll call, what that boy called champagne the other day. But the one I'm talking about now, he was a dog like a kind of healthy dog. He wasn't a Bruce Lee shaped dog. The little brown one I'm talking about, she was shaped like your pit bulls. But the other one I'm speaking about, he had more of your bully dog shape. Ears was clipped, and he'll bite your ass. I had a couple more of them stabs. I'm trying to think, trying to remember. All the dogs I had on Mayday though, man, I never had a good litter. I never had a good litter of Mayday, my Mayday dogs. Always, like I said, I was young back then, so I wasn't really concentrating on making sure the setup was good or whatever, or making sure they was in a good area as far as the puppies wise. Make sure I just had a kennel box, put them in the kennel box and leave them in there, whatever, and hopefully they live. But when I had that puppy off Sambo and I bred him to, let me see, I bred Bo to which one of them dogs that was? I had two puppies off that litter. I bred Bo to, I want to say I bred him to Queen, dog named Queen. And I had two puppies off that litter. Like I think I told y'all probably about that a long time ago. But man, shit. I had to take care of them. Dog. I stopped going out and everything, boy, to make sure them puppies live. One of them ended up dying, and the other one lived. The other one name was Crossbow that I spoke about a while back. His name was Crossbow. I had a few litters off Bo, man. He produced. He was a good producer. Hey, now to the brothers that got the Staffordshires, right? Now I know you got papers and stuff like that. Now, when you look at your papers, even if you don't, and I'm just speaking, not saying nothing better about the ones with papers or without papers, but I'm just talking about to the brothers with papers. When you got the Staffordshires, even though they may be going back, once you go back about 40, 50 years, they may be going back to some of the same dogs that we got in our pedigrees, for the most part, you kind of, you like to see where your lineage coming from. And I don't know about them brothers with the Staffordshire dogs, but right now, if in modern day time, if I was getting a Staffordshire, I would want to get one from somebody who got one bred good. You know, I don't know if the brothers in Europe are known for the best Staffordshires right now. I don't know if the brothers in America are known for the best Staffordshires right now. You know, I'm about as puzzled about the staffs as I am about the bullies. On the other end. Oh yeah, John Johnson. I agree with you that when it comes to your bulldog game, should always be your number one quality. I agree on that when it comes to when if I was breeding back in the days for that particular thing, you know, um, I always say game this over mouth and all that. And this is the thing right here, right? A lot of people, and I can maybe one of my old school brothers want to get up here and talk about it as well. I got to go to the yellow bus with Big Unc to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to making these dogs smart, not making them, or you heard me say making them. When it come to having a smart dog, sometimes back in the days you had to school that shit into that dog. If you don't got a dog that you school and just say you taking them out for the first time, you got an asshole that's about to ruin them. He gonna take them out for the first time and leave them down, and then uh talking about how dumb the dog is and this all kind of stuff. The point of schooling back in the days was to put your dog on different styles. Put him on a rear end, put him on the chest, put him on an arm, put him on a this, put him on a that. Now you teaching him all that type of stuff, so he learning. You know, I mean, it's like saying, how smart are you without going to school? I mean, you 20 years old, like I said before. You 19 and never attend school at all. Never got homeschooled, no nothing. Now somebody in the fifth grade talking about shit you can't even understand what they're talking about because schooling makes you smart. You know how we don't know that Bolio wasn't as smart as they claim. He was just schooled out better than some of these other dogs were schooled out. And we know all dogs are smart. And some dogs pick it up a little bit faster. Some dogs express it a little different, you know. But if Bolio was schooled out better than Tombstone was, then he gonna seem like he's smarter than Tombstone is because he's seen more. But that's in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey Doro, I meant to do a video. You might can find it. It might, we might talk about it on your channel if I don't ever talk about it. Hell, we all could talk about it. Um, I seen something where the staff won the AKC show where they won the best in show for that Westminster. It was Westminster. And I forgot what year it was. It was one of these last couple years, 2024 or 25 or either 23, where the staff won it. And I meant to get back on it, but I started doing something else and I lost track of what I was doing. But it's on YouTube though. Yeah, man. When you schooling them dogs out, they gonna learn. They gonna learn this. Learn that. They gonna learn this. How you think he's supposed to defend from a rear end dog when he ain't never been on a rear end dog before? You think he just automatically gonna know that shit? Oh, he ain't smart enough to get out of the rear end. That's because you ain't schooled him right back in them days. Now if he done had him 5 or 10 minutes with that rear end style before. Then when he see it again, he know how to react to it. Oh yeah, big salute to Latoya, man, rocking with us tonight, man. One thing about it, bring some friends, Latoya. I don't care if you got a fake page or not, bring some friends. We don't take things too serious, man. And don't take some of the stuff I say too serious, uh, when it come to certain things, you know what I'm saying? When we talking about dogs, it's all a lot of that stuff be opinionated and just whatever we've been through in our own little situations. Everybody knows something else that the next man don't know when it come to these dogs. I don't give a damn what it is. Might know a little trick to do something with the water. This man know how to handle something with the feed. This man know how to do something when it come to condition. Everybody know how to do something. The next person don't know how to do. Everybody got a gift when it come to them dogs. If you deal with the dogs, you know. Cause see, yeah, we on the yellow bus right now, man. I'm on the yellow bus, and I'm talking about back in the days when I'm talking about schooling out dogs. Back in the days, yellow bus riding on the yellow bus with Big Ump. He in the gas station right now. I'm just telling the story. Big salute to cold blooded kennels in the building. Yeah, man. Like I told him, Didi, hey, go out there and fuck around in modern day time. Your ass to be on that dog news. I'm talking about schooling, dog. Back in the days, I'm talking about back in the days. With 94, 95, 96, 97. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big salute, big shout out to you, DD. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. The dog game ain't the way I came up in the dog game. This ain't the same dog game I came up with. So it really don't. It's nothing for me. Right now, really. That modern day stuff, man. Hey, I show my dogs, man. I try to get in whatever I can get involved with. Or at least try to spread the word, man. Hey, DD, that's where the name come from, man. I don't know if you're a man or not, but that's where the name come from, Pelican Bay. 'Cause back in the days, I had a part of my kennel called the shoe. Where I keep them at, that's why I keep all the crazy ones at on the shoe back then. You know what I'm saying? Locked down. I had the shoot program. I had a little red boy jocko termite male named San Quentin. Like I was telling y'all the other night. That was before I had Pelican Bay kennels though. A little bit. It had been right before that because that's the only way I came up with the name like that. Yes, sir, man. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. John Johnson. John Johnson said the '90s was the best years in the dog game. I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that. Some of the best dogs came out throughout the '90s, from '90 to '99. Some of the best dogs touched the ground during them days, and a lot of bulldogging went down during them days. Big salute out to Magnolia Kennels in the building. Salute to Duval County, man. Everybody representing down at Duval. Yes, sir, man. Let me drop that link down in the chat again if anybody want to come up and talk about anything, whatever topic you want to talk about. Live your life, dogs. What it is, what's going on. Union County in the building. Y'all hit that like button up out there, man. Y'all hit that like button up out there. Got Union County in the building. Got Didi in the building. Live your life in the building. Shh. See, that's all a lot of these channels are made for, man. Just talk old stories. You know what I'm saying? I never, ever, ever. I don't want to hear nobody talking about no modern day stuff when they come up here talking about an old dog, or old story like that. You know what I'm saying? We talking modern stuff. It gotta be something that that's legitimate in modern day time. And only way we talk about a lot of that stuff from the old days, because back then it was a misdemeanor. And the thing about it, you could talk about it back then, but I still don't I don't glorify it. You know what I'm saying? I don't glorify it because you got to understand that was back then and this is now. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make that cutoff point to let folk understand that they can't be out here doing that stuff now. Because like I said, them tree huggers get shit twisted. Like, oh, you advertising this and you advertising that. But the only thing I'm advertising is your ass go out there and fight them damn dogs and get in trouble. You're gonna be on that damn news. Don't come. Hey, it just is what it is. You know. Like I said, man, anybody that be rocking with me, I know if you be rocking with me or not. Anybody be rocking with me and you want to advertise in my next book that's coming out, you want to advertise your dog, you just want to talk about your dog, you just want to take a picture with your dog. You ain't got to put your name or whatever. You can put whatever you want to put. Just let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I appreciate everybody that be rocking with me, everybody that been rocking with me for the last couple of years, hitting that like button, been hit the subscribe button. Some of the brothers that don't really watch the channel, but you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all y'all, man. You know. Oh yeah, times change. And the thing about it, CTK, I'm glad I witnessed it because I wouldn't believe it if I didn't witness it myself. If I went to see, oh, how this shit really changed, and I was maybe 25, you know what I'm saying, didn't really see, because I didn't really start messing with bulldogs until like last 10 years, or say if I started early and I started 16, and I'm only 25 now. So that just go back to what? 9 years. So we go back to about 14, 2014 or 15, somewhere around that area. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't really believe none of the shit these brothers talking about and I go out and try to do it myself. And that's why I preach so hard to let these brothers know that all that stuff that we talk about is glory days, man. Glory days. Yes, sir. Y'all missed the boat on that one, man. Y'all missed the boat on that one. But the thing about it, Union County, they got a lot of brothers that tell stories. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people to tell stories, and I mean that's a story. I mean, it's good to hear a good story, especially when it's about a dog that you don't heard about or you don't really got that much information about. And these brothers start telling you, oh, this dog is this dog is that, or this dog like I hear Barracuda wasn't all that they say he was. Like Barracuda was did a lot of backyard rolling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of backyard rolling, but it's just good stories. Just good stories. And I can't give you the exact story on that, so I have to let the brothers that know the exact story get a story. But I'm just telling you like type of stuff we talk about, man. One thing about it, if you giving a story, another thing I want to say, if you giving your story about certain dogs or whatever, I ain't gonna never knock you. Say your story is meaningless. No, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's story is on that level. Like I said, ain't nobody above the damn program. Everybody equal out here, as long as you're acting accordingly. And we ain't on that flunky level. Yes, sir, man. Salute to them brothers that done been bulldogging. And they done, every now and then you got to get rid of them. Every now and then you got to start over. The ones that ain't afraid to start over and start with a different flock. Start with a different, try something different. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, and something like I always want to say, I'm gonna start doing a little more of too as well. I want to start them, kind of promoting, going to the vet with your dogs and stuff like that. Because at least if you don't go on a daily basis, have one that you can contact when something happened, when an emergency happened, and you can go to them. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a vet on standby. And we always, we come from the area where we take care of our own dogs. Where we give them the shots, we give them this, we give them that. We handle damn near everything that got to be handled. You know, but it's good to have a vet on standby, man. Oh yeah, good competition is where you find it. Good bulldogs where you find them. Good bulldog men is where you find them. You know, Hey, I keep telling brothers, man, the man is just as more important as the damn dog. I take brother Ken Lightning down there, man. Give Ken a piece of shit ass dog. Ken bring that thing out looking like gold. But I take that same dog and give it to uh my cousin, and then I'm up here telling y'all about it. Man, my cousin done ruined that dog, man. My cousin done ruined the dog. And big salute to my cousin because I ain't talking about you literally, brother. I just had to use an example, you know. But yeah, man. I need to look at one of my partners had a Bolio dog that I probably want to speak on sometime in the future. It was Red Boy Jocko and Bolio back in the days. It wasn't off the Mayday stuff though, it was off something else. I'm gonna speak on it, but I'm gonna call him and ask him about the dog to figure out what a pedigree was. That Wonder Woman dog, P, that you had back in the days, Wonder Woman. I'm gonna hit you up one of these days and figure out something about that dog, just so I can speak on it, as far as what she was bred like, because she was a pretty good dog. She had a pretty good mouth on her as well. And then I got a homeboy that I went to school with. He a real boy. He a real a Boyles fan. You know, so me, him, and City Boy gonna get up at one of these good old days because City Boy Boyles fan too. We gonna get up here and talk them Boyles dogs, man. Talk about all that stuff, and then I get salute the Vanguard out there, man. Another brother that know about them Boyles dogs. We'll get all us up here and talk that Boyles stuff. Them boys is talking about them Bolio dogs somewhere, either on one of these channels, man. Even my channel, hell. Them boys is talking about the Bolio dogs, trying to find some without the tombstone in it and different things. And hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a good, something good to have. I believe, some good Bolio without the tombstone in it. Because when it comes to the tombstone Bolio, like brothers say, you can kind of look at that as one bloodline because it was crossed, and they looked at that cross as a cross that was working, like Red Boy Jocko. If you want to look at Red Boy Jocko as two different dogs, you can do that. I mean, literally, you can do that if you want to look at it as two different lines. But at the same time, the Red Boy Jocko line was created by one dog, Grand Champion Yellow. They didn't call it. It wasn't considered the Red Boy Jocko as it is today until Grand Champion Yellow is the what you call it, the headstone of the Red Boy Jocko stuff. Even though it was plenty Red Boy Jocko dogs before he was born, you know, if that makes sense to any of the brothers out there. And guess what? I'm willing to bet you Grand Champion Yellow wasn't no better than some of them other Red Boy Jocko dogs. It's just the way he promoted the dog, the way he advertised them, the way he bred the dog, he sold the dog. I bet you, it was other Red Boy Jocko dogs out there that was just as better, just as good or better than Yellow. I'm talking about that was born before he was born. Off the Red Boy dogs crossed to the Jocko dog. Big salute to them Snooty brothers out there, man, and running that Snooty stuff, man. Big salute to all them brothers out there. I ain't gonna talk no trash about that Snooty stuff. My homeboy had one time. I can't really say his pedigree. I know he was a real Snooty dog because he was legitimate Snooty dog. But he got his ass whipped by Red Boy Jocko dog. But like I said, he did good. But at about 15, probably about 30 minutes, that Red Boy Jocko was on the other side going, ah, ah, and that Snooty dog stopped. But like I said, one dog can't cover for all the lines of dogs. Don't get me wrong. That don't I don't think Snooty dogs are nothing. None of that. I think they're great dogs. That's what you get when you breeding the Tom Garner stuff. A bunch of Snooty in that stuff, and show and prove he got great dogs. We might not like him personally, or the next man might not like him personally. I don't got nothing against him, but he got great dogs. Yeah, man, Anthro. That's all it was, man. All the dogs that's famous, they had hellified promoters back then. Imagine if we promoting the way we promote now, and we can roll the damn dogs. That's all it was, dog. They had our kind of the kind of promotion we doing now. They had with Mayday. Victor had that shit with no social media. No social media. He still had the kind of connections like we doing on social media right now. And he was in the Wild Wild West days. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, oh, we're in the Wild Wild West days and we could talk to each other every day. Oh man, sure enough, you heard about what happened today? So and so and so. Oh, Anthro, man, you heard about that girl dog? She a grand champion now, boy. Man, it'd be different, but times change and you just gotta go with the program to survive, you know what I'm saying? John Johnson say that Bolio and Plumber's alligator stuff. Hey, I believe that'd be a hellified cross. You know, I see a lot of people that like that alligator stuff, and a lot of the old schoolers that I speak to, they say that alligator was a lot of the stuff that they was using before that red boy got real tied into a lot of them dogs for gameness. They was using that plumber's alligator stuff, and I'm quite sure the alligator dog was bringing in big dogs as well. And when we think about red boy, we don't really think about red boy. For my younger brothers, we don't really think about red boy being a big dog. But when I showed y'all that picture of red boy in the magazine with Miss Marlowe advertising him, he weighs 72 pounds. You don't think of red boy, you don't think of a 72-pound dog when you think of red boy. You know, so why wouldn't Red Boy take Alligator place? He's a super big dog, just like Alligator, and he produced the game dogs as Alligator probably did, or probably a little step up or something. You know, apparently it's a step up. And this another thing, man. A lot of these brothers had personal issues with these dog men. It's why a lot of these dogs didn't get bred with each other. It's why a lot of these dogs got fake reputations out there. Some of them, oh, they don't do this, or they don't do that, or they do this, or they do that. A lot of people have personal problems with brothers, man. And just eh, start they hating stuff, just like brothers do now, and they put out a reputation about a dog line or something. A cold blooded said, if you erase the red boy Jocko, which line would I choose to deal with? I mean, I have to go with the from the stuff that I dealt with in the past, I have to go with the Frisco stuff, or the Garner stuff. I like the Santos dogs. A guy came to my job a long time ago when I was working at the mill. He came up on the dock and I was loading corn and stuff like that. And he had a little puppy on the truck. And I knew it was a Garner dog, and I knew which dog it was. I couldn't. It was on my tongue, and I couldn't bring it out. I said, "You got that dog from Mr. Garner, didn't it?" You know what I'm saying? Um, I said, "What dog that's off?" And he told me Santos. It was a Santos puppy. And I'm telling her brothers how I noticed the dog. It's two dogs I can notice. It's that Santos dog. They remind me of white tab dogs in the face. I mean, they got them squinchy eyes, them squinchy eyes, and they black. They black on the inside of their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as soon as I seen that puppy, I say that dog, look like one of them Chinese dogs. And that ain't, to the people that don't know, that ain't why they call them Chinamen. You know what I'm saying? That's just a particular eye setting on that dog, on that Santos, on his offspring. Big salute to Cold Blooded for the $5 donation to the channel, my brother. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. All I know about the Sporting Dog Journal, DD, I know they have a hard time keeping it running because they promoting, advertising, dog fighting. You know what I'm saying? With the laws the way they is, it's gonna be hard for them to stay afloat with that type of stuff. If it's a journal that's coming out that's just talking about the health of the dogs and the well-being and different bloodlines, then it may be different. But if they got any kind of match records in it, it's gonna be hard for them to stay afloat. They're gonna have to sell it from overseas, and then when brothers in the United States order the books and you get them at your house, and you get in trouble for having them. Oh, you were fighting dogs because you got these books or some shit. Even though I say a book don't mean you're doing anything. You can have any kind of book in your house. far as I'm concerned, other than something like child pornography and shit like that, you know? Oh yeah, man. I used to like some of them tab dogs back in the days, but then I had some good ones, I had some bad ones, just like any other dog. Good ones and some bad ones. I think White Tab was a prepotent dog though that we speak about prepotent. I think he was a prepotent dog. Hold up one quick second. Let me check something with my pups real quick. Everything good. Oh yeah, man. And the thing about it, man, when brothers say about certain dogs being better in today's time than they was, or I mean, yeah, in today's time than it was back then, or back then than it is now. Um, Only thing I can ever go by is really two things. The laws changed. It's the main thing I'm going by, because if the laws weren't changed, we could really see what's what in certain ways, right? But being that the laws changed, I'm only gonna go by what I seen and the dogs that I seen from back then compared to some of the stuff now, or puppies now. Now, them dogs that was coming close to Cottonham Sheba and some of that red boy stuff, man, them dogs was on a different level. I'm not gonna say they better than all bulldogs, but them was some hellified dogs there, boy. Them was some hellified dogs there. Now, when it come to the Mr. Burns stuff, some of my partners outdid a humdinger dog directly off humdinger. We outdid that humdinger shit. Um, Let me see what else. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, one thing about it, man. Them bulldoggers in the past, they took pride in their dogs. That's why I always say, man, them brothers back then, they wouldn't let their dogs sit in no shit and no piss, all kind of stuff like that, man. Them dogs, they took care of their dogs. Even though the stuff that they was doing or we all was doing, folk didn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But we took care of our dogs. I'm not speaking on the people that had the dogs with the mouth gone and all that type of stuff. I'm talking about, just the average stuff that we was doing. Folk take care of their dogs. They used all the medicine, make sure they was clean. They was on top of it. Nowadays, man, it just brothers. Some brothers just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just don't care, man. The dog man, how can the dog get better if the man got weaker? And we already know the man is gonna make the dog. Like they always say, man, a good dog, a great dog can make a average person look good, like a low class dog man look good. But if you ain't taking care of that great dog, you ain't that dog is never gonna be great. There are instances where great dogs can never see greatness because of the people that they got or people that they had owning them. No, man. Dog men of the past would never have 50 crates in a garage in the darkness, getting mildewed and all that type of stuff on them. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't happen. You only find that at modern day times, dog. You only find that in modern day times. I mean, we know what kind of people we see on some of these channels, right? So just imagine that kind of dog man compared to 100 of them folk that we see on these channels compared to 100 of them brothers from the damn mid 90s. You're gonna have a different kind of dog man. These brothers are gonna come to the box and ain't gonna know how to do no kind of aftercare, no kind of shit. They don't believe in aftercare no more. Aftercare is out the door. Staple guns, all that type of shit, all that's out the door. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody different, but I was the type of brother that I ordered me out my microscope. I didn't know how to use it like a doctor did, but I ordered it and I did my studying and different, had my slides and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I stayed up on all kind of stuff, man, when it come to these dogs, and still learning. Hell no, there's no way. There's no way James L. McGill is gonna give advice on how to take care of a dog when the whole world seeing he can't take care of a dog. And he can't prove it because them folks say you can't have none. He can't prove it. You get mad with me because I say it. Shit, do something about it. Like I said before. All you gonna do is talk, 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 and never gonna show nothing. Never gonna talk about what we want to talk about, dogs. You want to talk about every damn thing else besides a dog. Yeah, them dogs from the 90s were screamers, man. Some of them dogs, you get them in them corners, boy, them jokers start hollering. It make you feel good when you got one in your hand and he hollering now. When you know that dollar on the line back in the days, it make you feel good. You know you got some more in 'em. But only thing about it, you got one that do that screaming, and that screaming stop, you might start getting a little nervous. Oh man, is he still jumping? Magnolia Kennel say that Zachariah dogs were some of the best dogs back in the days. I ain't never had none of them, but what that's coming down off of Magnolia? What line of dogs them is? Hey, DD, I'm glad you made that point. I'm glad you made that point, DD. Because a lot of these brothers think back in the days when you had your dog in the house, that mean he was gonna be a sucker or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them brothers who touched that thing back in the days, the dogs was in the house with the family. Go out there and do the work, come back in with the family. That was the big thing about that breed. Because they can go out there and be ferocious when it's time to be ferocious, then they come back home and they be loving. Okay, that Zachariah stuff coming down off that Eli. Bando for Life say, what does it take to make your own brand? I'ma tell you the honest truth, dog. I don't know. Everybody got a different damn way. Even me, I say make it your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a big John dog. It's common sense that I didn't make all the breedings throughout the 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, I don't know, dog. Just take your dog and run with it. Whatever dog you got, take them and run with it, dog, and tell them to kiss your ass about everything else. Yes, sir, man. And since we was talking about schooling out back in the days, right? 'Cause I'm still on the yellow bus. I'm about to get off in a minute. Uh, you know, we was talking about hold up. We was talking about schooling out. Imagine putting your dog on a dog that been schooled out about 13 to 14 times already. And then you putting a dog that's fresh up on him and you about to ruin him. big salute to my man SS out there. Hey SS, I just checked your message, man. I'm gonna get more into it when I get offline and see what you was talking about. I ain't get a chance to check it out. That thing looking good though, man. That thing looking good. You sent me that picture to SS. I'm gonna hit you up as soon as I get offline, man. And I'm gonna hit you up, brother, with Chloe. I'm gonna hit you up when I get offline. I'll see you call as well. Hey, ain't nothing like a bulldog back in the days. They don't make no noise, period. And you just looking at it, pulling. You can feel it in his body. Hey, you know, they had little tricks, and everybody worked their little tricks. If you're green, you can't catch on to the tricks back in the days. I take mine, I pick them up, and, and I toss them. And then we talk about schooling out a little bit now, not no when I was going to the. I take them, as soon as I grab them out that middle or whatever, I take them and I toss him back towards the corner where he was going at. And then he jumped right back in my arms, trying to go through. I catch him now. And then by the time I get in the corner, I done did two little bullshit fake scratches real quick just to see him coming. And I got back in the corner, let him go. Boom. Like I said, I muzzled. I did the muzzle thing. The muzzle thing, let them scratch 50 times a piece. Don't all they gonna do is put muzzles on both of them, let them both scratch. And I heard it help with stomach muscle, stomach fat. But yeah, get rid of your stomach fat. I wouldn't do that now. I'm just talking about what I did back then, and that wasn't even neither dog getting hurt. Both dogs had muzzles on, and you just let them scratch over and over and over. Only thing is you getting muscle memory in that dog head. When I release him from between my legs, you come across to the other side. So after I done laid out there and let this dog scratch for 50 times, I ain't worrying about him scratching, and we on fifth scratch. You know, back then, I ain't worrying about him scratching. We was on the fifth. He done been trained for that. Just like military, anything else. Put your body through that training first, so when you get in a real situation, you can adapt to it. That's what a keep is. You know, back in the a keep is still that. Put your body through the situation so you can adapt whenever you get to that situation. Put your body through whatever stress you got to put it through. What it is, Bando? What's the good tip? A brother, brother Pettis. We'll take we take all the story from 85 to 2025, but we only take the yellow bus stores. We stop at 2000, maybe 2003, 2004, around that area. We stop at that area for the yellow bus stores. Now, brother Didi say to make a brand is to stick with that brand if it's working for you. How many people y'all think out there get rid of their dogs because somebody else don't like it and they like it? If it's working for you, man, make it work. I don't care if it's mixed breed, band dog, whatever it is. If it's working for you, make it work. Everybody gonna have a group of people that's gonna fuck with you no matter what we say. I can say this about bullies, that about bullies, this about bullies, but whoever got bullies, they gonna have their own people, and none of that shit gonna matter to their people. You know, whatever line or dog you running, that's how it's gonna be, man. That's why I don't understand why these brothers hate for. He's not gonna stop nothing. A Supreme say, can you say the only thing that got better is the keep? That's a good point, Supreme. Cause I believe the keep has got better. You know, I believe the information of how to take care of the dog has got better. What brothers have now to learn how to take care of their dogs, brothers didn't have back in the days. We had to do it off the eye, which made us more hands-on with the situation. We was more doctors with the situation than these brothers is now. Because we didn't have the information y'all got now and y'all play lazy with it, we went out there and tried it and made it work. But I will agree with you with that, Supreme, with what you're saying with the keep wise. It's a whole lot more information out here for brothers, you know what I'm saying, to gather and to make a better conditioned dog. You got so many people you can get keeps from that even though the keep may not be the best for your dog, but you can get some type of information from it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You couldn't do all that stuff back in the days. You could take your favorite dog channels or your favorite dog men and get 25% of keep from each one of them people. Just use an example. Say if you like me, Samurai, brother Garcia, and Going Hard and Fat Bill, you can get a little 10% from each one of us and make your own keep from a little 10% of each one of them. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do that shit back in the days. We only had when the internet, the AOL, the little AOL thing, CDs was coming out. We only had maybe 3 keeps on the internet, and all the stuff in them keeps was old school stuff, old school medicines, old school vitamins and injections and stuff like that. So many places you can buy or get B12 from, and this kind of vitamins and these kind of things. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight. My puppy's starting to wake up. They gave me enough time. I gotta go work with them now. You know what I'm saying? We hands on with these things, Supreme, man. We hands on with them, my brothers. Hopefully I have them up here on the video sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Um, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. That's why I always say Union County. I was never real big on muscles, man, because I know it take a lot of the muscles draw a lot of air, take a lot of oxygen. Your oxygen can't circulate through the muscles the way it can through a lean muscle, through like that built type shit. Oh yeah, man. Cause see, back in the days, you couldn't get no treadmill off the internet. Back in the days, man, you can buy a treadmill for a little nothing now. You couldn't do that shit back in the days, man. The further you go back, the harder it was. Brothers had piece of shit treadmills. And you could buy a fucking cheap ass treadmill right now off Amazon, and it's built good. Hell, it's 30 treadmills. You couldn't do that shit back in the days. you know? So everything got better, man. You got different kind of tools on the internet to use. All kind of supplements these brothers selling and all kind of stuff and using. Different brothers. You ain't had none of that stuff back in the days. A few people had it, and that's who had it. You got it from them or you didn't get it. You got your certain pet stores out there that was out that you can call and get certain things when the online first started coming out, but it wasn't like it is now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, DD, you 100% right about that. A real keep is the owner and the dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole program. That's why I stand firm on that man with the dog is a big, big plus on how good that dog gonna be. Oh yeah, them treadmills was expensive, boy. You wasn't getting one like you get one now. You can get one now. You can get all styles of treadmills for less than $1,000. DD, you a female? If you a female, I'm sorry about that. But if you a man, you still a brother. I don't care if you Spanish, white, or whatever you is. We a brother. If you a man, but if you a female, that's cool. But yeah, my dog's starting to act up in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them the attention they gotta get, and do what I gotta do, man. Y'all stay safe out there. I appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight from DD. Big salute to you, Latoya. Hit me up. Magnolia, appreciate you, my brother John Johnson. Appreciate you, City Boy Kennels, Mr. 216, Tony. I appreciate you, Union County, man, for rocking with me like you always rock with me. Show enough, always rocking with me. John Denbury, man. Everybody, Bando for life. Supreme excellence. Keep making them mad, man. Keep having them hating on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy, my brother. Too easy. Keep doing your thing, man. Genetics, all them brothers out there, man. The whole Shogun crew. Keep doing what y'all doing. And rocking how y'all rocking, man. Everybody stay safe. Like I always say, y'all stay legal out there, man. Remember where y'all got it from first, PBK9s, and I'm out.